Welcome back to Gold and Blued, everybody. And if you're a college football fan, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. That is all we do here, college football videos every single day. And make sure to send gear to Gold and Blued to represent your team on my back wall. I have a P.O. Box now. The address is P.O. Box 360, Liberty, South Carolina 29657. You can send anything you want to represent your team. I really love those mini helmets, but I know they're a little expensive. I got 3 gifts from subscribers, gear to represent their team. So people are sending in gear to represent their team, and that made me very happy. We have the Notre Dame pennant. I know I've already talked about it, but that was from Greg. I'm not going to mention any last names. I don't want to put anybody at risk. Glenville State mini helmet. That's actually where Rich Rodriguez, the former head coach of West Virginia, is from. We have this great Texas Tech round sign from Sam, a Texas Tech fan. I think that's going to fit in well with my background. I'll try to make sure I get in the shot to where I don't block it that much. I'll try. And then finally, the LSU mini helmet. This thing is slick. Some people like it in the case, some people like it out of the case. I'm the type of person, I like it out of the case. I think it looks better outside of the case. Whenever I saw this news article, link, whatever you want to call it, for the first time, it blew my mind. And now I'm actually laughing about it. This is actually a bit ridiculous. Some false claims in here and a little bit of blasphemy sprinkled in here. I'm talking about Marshall fans making some noise. Are you freaking kidding me? Listen to this article. The 2 most storied college football teams in America will play each other for the first time at 1:30 Saturday, September 10th in South Bend, Indiana. Wow, what a buildup. They are really building this thing up. Because of its historical significance, it will be televised on national TV by NBC. No. No. You don't understand the relationship between NBC and Notre Dame. They televise every home game for Notre Dame. There is no historical significance in this game. That was a false statement right there. Let me continue though. The same teams have the distinction of being the only 2 teams in the U.S. to have a major motion picture made about their stories. Okay, well, the one about Notre Dame was more about one person, Rudy. And unfortunately, the movie about Marshall was about the plane crash, which that is a historical event for Marshall, and it was very sad, and it was joyful and triumphant. I actually liked that movie, but I think there was also a movie made about a safety that went to Clemson. I can't think of the name of that movie right off the top of my head. I think it's like Safety or something like that. So no, you're not the only 2 teams. I mean, if we're talking about any team featured, and there's probably other teams that I'm forgetting. I mean, well, look at the Waterboy. I remember Iowa was in there. They were definitely featured. I think Eastern Kentucky or something like that. So if you're going down that road, no, you weren't the only teams ever put in a movie. And I know those teams weren't like the focus of the Waterboy, but they were in the movie. Now with Clemson, the team was the main focus of that movie. So I know there's at least 3. So once again, false. Here's the thing that really gets under my skin, because this is blasphemy. This is the part where we're getting deep into blasphemy. Here we go. All of West Virginia will be pulling for the herd to pull a major upset. Wrong answer. There's like a little corner of West Virginia that might be pulling for that, but not all of West Virginia. And maybe more of that, maybe half the state. I don't know. There are some people that, because Marshall is in the state of West Virginia, if they're not playing West Virginia, they will pull for them. But not all West Virginians. That's blasphemy. He goes on to say, all of America will be watching this historical event. I've talked about this game, and we literally skipped over it because nobody wanted to talk about it. This is not a historical game. Why do you keep saying that? Just because some motion pictures were made about these 2 teams does not make this a historical event. That's a little bit nuts if you ask me. All right, let's get through this. Instead of wearing green on Friday, as is customary, all West Virginians are encouraged to wear the green all week. Well, I'm not doing that. That's stupidity. I am not a Marshall fan. I am a West Virginia fan. And we are 12-0 against Marshall. You are not our rival. You are our little brother. That's what you are. You're not a rival. So no. This is Thursday, by the way. Not wearing green. This is not St. Patrick's week. or even St. Patrick's Day, I'm not wearing green. So no, all West Virginians are not going to be wearing green. I know you're just encouraging them, but I mean, you made a lot of people in the state of West Virginia straight up laugh at you just for that comment. I don't even know where to go with this. I mean, this is straight ridiculous. They're acting like two storied programs that have never played each other for the first time in history are going to go head to head, and all of America are going to be watching it. No, just no, that's not the case. And no, not all West Virginians are going to be pulling for Marshall to pull the upset. Okay? I can tell you that for sure 100%, because even though I don't live in the state of West Virginia anymore, that's where I was born, so I'm still a West Virginian, and I'm a West Virginia football fan, and no, I am not going to be pulling for Marshall to pull the upset. Not going to happen. So that's factually incorrect. So you combined lying, yeah, there's some lying in there, being factually incorrect, yep, I read it, you heard it, and straight up blasphemy if you're a West Virginia fan. See, I didn't even have to trash talk Marshall for them to make fools of themselves. This is straight ridiculous. It makes no sense. You lied, you made false statements. Well, that's the same thing as lying. Factually incorrect, there you go. And then, of course, the blasphemy. So you hit the trifecta on stupidity. Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations on hitting the trifecta of stupidity. I don't even have to say anymore to make you look stupid, because you already did it. I'll put it on the screen, and this is going to be on YouTube forever. And I promise you, I'm not going to take this down. So yes, it will be on YouTube forever for everybody to enjoy. And after the game, people will be talking about how Notre Dame blasted Marshall. Although, hold on. I do have a sneaky suspicion that Marshall could perhaps make this close. Closer than the spread, I should say. But they're not pulling the upset. Notre Dame's defense is one of the best in the nation. I wasn't too happy with their offense. I wasn't too impressed with their offense against Ohio State. But I think the defense will carry this team. I have this as a win. I've had this as a win the entire offseason. I'm not changing my mind. In fact, now I hope that Notre Dame blows the doors off Marshall. I hope they don't stop. I hope they get up by 40 points and keep putting points on. I hope this is like a worse than an Orange Bowl score from 2012, 70-33. And fiance, if you're listening to this, close your ears, because it was against Clemson, 70-33 in that Orange Bowl. I hope that shellacking that Marshall takes on Saturday is worse than that, because this right here is straight ridiculous. You deserve to be blown out for lying and stating factually incorrect facts. They're not facts because they're incorrect, and sprinkling in some blasphemy. Jeez, guys, that's bad karma right there. That's bad karma. So good luck on Saturday, but I am not going to be wearing green. I'm not wearing green right now, and this is the Thursday before the game, so it's within that week. So sorry, I'm literally proving you wrong right now. I am literally proving you wrong. Y'all let me know in the comments section on a scale of 1 to 10, how ridiculous and hilarious is this? I look forward to your comments on this one, because this is straight ridiculous. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.